Hello, happy Valentine's Day. I just saw a post on TikTok. I don't think men are aware of how much, a lot of women are just done with men. I saw a post from a prominent feminist, and other women share this opinion that they think that the optimum percentage of men in the world is 10% of men. That if the world was 10% men and 90% women, that is a perfect world. And yeah, I have a beautiful husband. I have beautiful sons. I love men. But there is something to be said. If men were a small percentage of humans, there would be no war. Men just couldn't get away with the nonsense that they've been getting away with for thousands of years. They couldn't dominate with violence. There'd be no rape. I mean, the men would be desired. If there's only 10% of men, they would be desired for sexuality, so they wouldn't need to rape anybody, and they would be needed for reproduction and to play a useful part in a peaceful world. And the thing is, you can't imagine, nobody can imagine a world 10% women and 90% men. That is a nightmare. Those women would be raped to death. They'd be raped to death. And that is a world of violence. To think of all those men running around and only that few women, the women would be dead. They would kill the women through raping, or through the women having too many babies and nobody to take care of them. But if it goes the other way, if there's only a little bit of men, they can't do their damage. They can't do their damage, and women can take care of everything. Women already have 100% of the babies. Women raise humanity. Women raise everybody. So women don't really need men to raise children if other women are available in the community. If it's a matriarchy and it's supported in the community, women can do everything. Have the babies, raise the babies, do any job. There's no job that a man does that a woman can't do. So I don't think that men know the fed upness that a lot of women have towards men because of what men have done, because of the wars still going on, because of the polluting of the earth, because of the sexual violence, because of beatings, because of abuse, because of taking women's rights away and making them have babies and then not helping take care of the babies. Women are tired of men, and men have to be better men, is what it is. So of course, that 10% of men is going to be the best men. It's going to be men that have evolved enough to not be violent, to be useful, productive, and helpful, the way a woman is. Women are useful, productive, and helpful. And men would die if they didn't have women. They couldn't have babies. Who would raise the babies? Who would do all that work? Who would be nurses? Who would be teachers? Who would be cooking, cleaning, doing all the dirty jobs? Who would be doing that? Without women's labor, the world shuts down. But lots of what men do shouldn't even be done. So we could just, I'm not saying I subscribe to this 10% men policy, but I understand it. Because that would be a peaceful world. That would be a peaceful world. If there's very few men, it's going to be a peaceful world. So for world peace, men, you got to do better.